John Beaudin, Rock History Book. How are you? Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate that. If you want to support the channel, look in the description right at the very top. Patreon or PayPal, you can make a donation. It's a big day today. We look at September 16th, 1977, the day the first glam rocker died. Now, it's been argued that glam rock went back to people like Little Richard in the 50s, where it was flamboyant. People, whenever they describe glam rock, they always say it was just there was a lot of pixie dust going around. There was a lot of twilight. It was a fun time. Here is a quote that a lot of people like to toss around. It is commonly assented that glam rock arrived in the consciousness of the nation fully formed February 1971 with T-Rex performing Hot Love on Top of the Pops. There you go. The first father of glam, T-Rex's lead singer, Mark Bolan. Glam was the predecessor, of course, to punk. And when Mark Bolan appeared on that show, it was a moment in time for a lot of people. It was a car accident, by the way, that took his life, but we're going to talk about that more in just a second. Mark Bolan was a solo artist for a little while, joined some odd bands, and had T-Rex as an original. Well, the original name was Tyrannosaurus Rex. They released 4 albums. They were hits in England, but not really anywhere else. Later, as T-Rex, they had 12 albums. 5 were big hits. That's including the Tyrannosaurus Rex albums. The first under that name was simply titled T-Rex. And it, by the way, that's Mickey Finn here, his percussionist partner on the cover of that. And then, of course, the album that kind of changed everything. There are albums and moments in time that you see the trajectory, my favorite word, change for a band. Electric Warrior. And it had Get It On it. Huge hit. Album went #1 in the UK. And by the way, they shipped it to America to release it there, but they called it Bang-A-Gone Get It On. And it was their only major North American hit for a band that's cited many times as being an incredibly influential band. Album number 3 was The Slider, 1972, with the popular song Telegram Sam and Metal Guru. Then there was, Tanks. And you think, where do they get names like this for bands? Well, it gets better. Zinc Alloy and the Hidden Riders of Tomorrow with another popular song, Teenage Dream. That was in 74. And there you go. Some say that he inspired Bowie, and some people say it was the other way around. But there was Bolan's Zip Gun. It featured Harry Nilsson on background vocals right in the smack in the middle of 1970, in the 70s and 75. In 1973, Bolan started a relationship with Gloria Jones. She was on a few T-Rex albums, and she was an American who's had a hit with Tainted Love long before Soft Cell did it. The couple had a son together on September 1975. His name, now get this, his name is Roland Bolan. I kid you not. Oh, let's take that off here so you can see it. There you go. There they are. Yeah, we're going to show you a picture of Roland Bolan in a second. But, you know, he had a certain look, didn't he? And it was perfect when, if you look up the Top of the Pops performance with Mark Bolan, you'll see a man who did sort of change a genre of music. Hold on, there you go. On September 16th, 1977, Mark Bolan died in a car accident. He was 29 years old, 2 weeks before his 30th birthday. His partner, Gloria, who you just saw, broke some bones in the accident, but she survived. He died instantly in the accident. Roland Bolan is an adult now. There he is. And he's a musician as well. And I'm going to show you his memorial. There it is. That's one of his memorials. There's cultish, almost, not cultish, but you know what I mean, where you have super fans for Mark Bolan. Elton John, that hit him. He was a friend. But he had a lot of musical friends, like Harry Nilsson was on that album we were talking about. And a lot of other things as we celebrate September 16th in rock and roll history. You might recognize this guy. Oh, let me take this out first. B.B. King, American blues guitarist. The thrill is gone, baby. Born in Mississippi in 1925. He died in 2015. The guy who replaced that certain drummer in The Who. It's Kenny Jones, English drummer, was with the Small Faces and The Who, replaced Keith Moon, of course. One of my favorite jazz guitarists, Earl Klugh, born in Detroit, Michigan in 1953. And, oh man, Richard Marx, Hold On to the Nights, was born in this day in 1963. Nice to know that. Richard, look at how good he looks. And that's a recent picture. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's doing, but I'll have what he's having. And Mary Travers, on this date in 2009 of Peter, Paul, and Mary, passed away of leukemia. Album? Something kind of important happened on albums on this date. Might recognize this one. Boston's Don't Look Back, their second album, which sounded very much like the first, but that was okay because we love that sound. Hits number one in America September 16th, 1978. Their debut sold 17 million albums, but a lot more than that since. God, I love those two albums. I still listen to those all the time. There you have it. Thank you. Oh, I've got a lot of people I want to talk to right now. Spencer Welsh. I love Mark and Gloria. Yeah. Well, she's still around. Hi, Kim Trickle. Hi, Kim. Live Track. He was a special guy. Big ego. Yes, very true. Joanne Kinley. Hi, John. Hi, Joanne. Live Track. Hi, by the way. Hello, hello. Justin Adams. Long overdue for T-Rex to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They are inducted. Well, he is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he is at the very least. Joe says hello from Pennsylvania. John, hi Joe, how you doing, bud? Justin Adams, hello from North Carolina. Justin Adams. Here's a fun fact: Roland Boland's godfather was David Bowie. There you go. I love these moments in time. I love when people look at and say, something happened here. We kind of changed our direction a little bit on that date. And that's the kind of stuff I really enjoy. I enjoy whether you were there or not. I was alive at the time, but I was 11 at the time, and I didn't get that show. We didn't get Top of the Pops, at least on our cable or whatever we had in 71. But yeah, love those moments, and I'm glad I could share that with you. As we do these, some of this information I already know, but a lot of it I'm going, I didn't know that, or I was wrong on that date. You know, could I have told you it was 71? I knew it was the early 70s. But I want to thank Shannon for doing some research on this. And also, we're going to do our Friday Night Live tonight. I'm not sure what the question is going to be. We like asking, this is on our sister channel, which has reached 100,000 subscribers. But right now, Rock History Book is outpacing a channel that has 100,000 subscribers because of the content of Today in History of, we're trying to make the content evergreen, where even if it isn't September 16th, that it's still very interesting to sort of get this information, right? I talked to glam rockers when I interviewed Sweet with Andy Scott. It was interesting talking about a moment in time and how things were different. And they certainly dressed up flamboyantly, when they were doing their thing. So anyway, I want to thank everyone. If you want to support the channel, there are the 2 P's at the very top of the description. You can make a PayPal donation or you can join our Patreon. Take good care. Have a good weekend. I shall be back tomorrow with some more Today in History. I'll try to grab, as we usually do, the juicy stuff. We can't say everything or else we'll be here for an hour because a lot of things happen. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Take care of yourself.